Welcome back. I'm not too sure what's going on. Welcome back. Okay, I managed to kind of switch off the replicate video and sorry about it. Welcome back. Today is Monday and we are on the 8th of August. In Chinese, we call it 8-8 fat fat. And it's very, very prosperous, all right? So today what we want to do is to show you, first of all, very, very inspiring winning trades. I just got out of two very important winning trades, and then we are looking to get in again. So what we want to do in today's session, number one, go through the winning trades that we executed. Number two, review for this week what we're going to do. And number three, find out how you guys are doing. And welcome back. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to switch over my screen over to our chat and give a warm welcome to all of you who are logging into the YouTube live stream chat. Welcome back on Monday. So if you are joining us for the first time, I invite you to go and participate in our YouTube live chat, and you can see your name appearing right there across the board. And I want to pay our greetings to the following spiking YouTube members. Wow, where are our spiking YouTube members? Let me just click on it right here. Hang on a second, all right? Hang on a second. I got quite a number of things I need to check it out here. Whoa. Okay, let me pay my greetings right now to one and all who have arrived on time. Thank you very much. All right, so one more second, and here we go. Okay, today we have Christopher. Wow, across the screen in super green background. Welcome on board, and because you join us on the welcome to preparation trader, and I think there's a green flashing message spotlighting on Christopher today. And a big welcome to Angel, Calvin, Jamie, and of course CK, JLo, Altin, Henry. Wow, and who is this B? I'm not too sure who is that. Isabella, good to see you. And B, 8 of 8. Jacqueline, good to see you. Bakwat and Karen, good to see you. Kinyip and Jeffrey and Brandy, Jeanette, Irene, Zakaya CP. Wow, we got quite a number of new friends joining us today as well as our own, very, very own spiking students. Welcome to all of you. Now, first thing we want to do is kind of a really nerve-wracking just now. I fired off the trade exactly 10 minutes before the YouTube live stream started. And I was watching the interview of Gene Kramer on DoorDash CEO and kind of a double down. We're going to talk about this double down. And first thing first, let's review the trades that we've done. And I hope you guys can really, really benefit from it and get you really inspired, right? The whole idea of me doing this is to get you inspired for the next 100 days, all right? With that, here we go. Let's switch our screen right now. Ding! And for those of you who are joining us for the first time, the place that you can get to this very interesting page is called spiking.com/feed. All right, you can visit us right across there, or I can put it right across as a message. Let me see how to play around with this. All right, it's called join us spiking.com/feed, FEED. All right, FEED is the word. And can you see that on the screen right now? Wow, quite cool. Instant, man. Join us spiking.com/feed. Okay. So once we arrive here, this is the place that is kind of my daily routine to kind of see how's, first of all, our community. How are you guys doing? Are you actively trading? Because if you are not trading or investing, you are really wasting a lot of precious time. Why? Because we are on a super high inflation rate environment. You are already net loss 9.1% every single year. Now, in order to counter against the inflation rate hikes, then what we need to do is to really be actively trading, or what we call self-directed trader or investor, and get to work on our brains. I call that activating the wisdom. So here we go. We have the first trade right here, Apple, none other than by our student from Germany, Fabian. Did a 5.14% profit in 40 minutes. 40 minutes, man. It's really squeezing the time really close. Leo did a Tesla, very, very good trade right here. And but no matter how you do the trade, you don't have the beautiful number right here. I will show you my beautiful number right here, okay? Hang on in there. Fabian, APO, 2.55% profit in one day. Very, very nice trade. And this is the trade I just done exactly 10 minutes before I start the live stream, all right? Wow, nerve-wracking, man. So how do we do this is that we entered last Friday, and this is for those who are with me on the Don't Stop Believing. And we are doing like so many crazy trades right now. And if you were with me on the Don't Stop Believing trade notification, then you'll be firing off the trade as me, as well as same as me. And I'm being very, very transparent. I want you all to know, first of all, what is the precise price point that we should catch to fight against the market maker. Really, the number one enemy in the marketplace right now is the market maker. I can see they are really positioning traps for us to fall in. And that's why we must bargain very, very hard. Really squeeze them, tempt them, and I'll do all kinds of crazy things just to make them fall into my trap. All right. So, and this negotiation was very, very tough. I was expecting 7.85, and that guy hold on to his fort, and I tease him with 5 cents more, 5 cents less, and tang, the main bout 7.8 I got out. All right. So you can calculate out that that's an average return of about 15% profit return in one day. Entered last Friday, which was a trading day. Get out today, which is the next available trading day. That's in out one day. That's what we love to do. All right. So really caught this nice one. I love it. And those of you, if you want to know whether I'm going to play Apple again, please follow closely me on the Don't Stop Believing notification. All right. Next one is, wow, June did a snap 4.8%, Netflix 17%. That's beautiful trade. All right. That's a very, very good trade. Outstanding. And next one is my really, really golden number. I unveil to you right now. Dun, 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 dun. How better than to celebrate the 8th of August with the 888.88. Look at my mama number, 888.88. On the 8th of August, I got out. Holy moly, how's that, man? So sometimes when I trade, I really trade to kind of entertain myself. I'm not too sure. Are you guys trading to entertain yourself or not? Right? You got to go in with this mood, and that's why every time I trade, I'm the happiest man on earth. I don't care about any other thing. I just focus on my trade, and I prefer to deal with the market. Then let's not comment. One thing I really, really detest. Let me tell you, the word that I really, really detest right now. I gotta talk about it. The word I really detest is this word called bug or bugs, right? And I'm the number one, what we call the QA in my company. I'm the number one QA. I'm the number one debugger. I just got an eye to catch bugs. And sometimes I catch too many of the bugs. I kind of take a back seat, all right? So that's the word I really don't like to see, bugs. Okay, so over here, 888.88, and I got out at 902.02. Now, what's so beautiful about this trade? Let me tell you why it's so beautiful about this trade. It's not big profits, 1,003 in one day. It's because the ability to manipulate the trailing limit is an art. Now, I didn't realize that, until I have my rounds with my book editor. We really went through like 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds. I mean, she really grilled me really hard, and I grilled her back very hard. Then I realized the trailing limit is really a very, very high form. Much can be read about it, much can be said about it, but if you do not know how to apply it, you have not mastered the highest form. All right. So I'll be covering that in my upcoming book. I want to nail down the exact steps how we should do exact beautiful trail limit. All right. So this is going to be kind of a weird and awkward for most of you who are not on good brokerage platforms, right? Typically, if your brokerage platform doesn't even have a trailing stop order, you can ask that guy go back home. All right, go fly kite. It's a wasting your time. Averagely, most of them would have offered a trailing stop order. But trailing stop order is not the highest form. The highest form is a trail limit order. All right. So I did this trade using the trail limit. Don't have to look at it. Don't have to like monitor, fight with the market maker. Just let it run. Right. So different trades, when I exit, I use different features of the tools to fulfill what I want to aspire to achieve out of that particular trade. This one, I have only one goal. When Tesla is kind of a near my favorite number, 888, I got to place a trade, 888.88 now. After I got out, I'm not too sure what's the price right now. I may go in again just to recapture this beautiful number, all right? 888.88. And then, I was investigating on, I'm due to go to Harvard this week, and kind of interesting because even on Harvard website, they like to put double eight numbers on their website. Can you believe that? Angmos also like to do that, all right? So, okay, we can come to a separate topic on that. Okay, so today, how's everybody? And, I'm going to put out back my chat on the screen. I want you guys to be very, very committed. Have you posted your winning trade yet? So this is my question to you right now, right? So hang on in there. Let me make the first post, all right? Have you posted your winning trade yet? There you go. Go and do your job. Have you posted your winning trade yet? Go and do your job, all right? Okay, J-Lo posted the profits already. Wow, so fast, instant, man. J-Lo, very good student. Tesla, 4% profit over 2 weeks. Very good. Awesome, awesome. Right, and who else? Brandy waiting for bigger profits. Isabella, haven't sell any yet. Jeffrey, you have, but you didn't post yet. I haven't seen your post yet. I gotta see where is Jeffrey post. Not appearing on my screen yet. CK posted 2 trade today. Okay. CK is somewhere below right here, if I'm not wrong. Right. So let me just stop the music for a while. So where is CK? This one is CK Liu. Dun, 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 dun. Posted already. Very, very good. Kelvin, waiting for what to happen. And John Lim, our champion, haven't posted anything yet. Champion in paper trading doesn't count, okay? You got to be a champion in real money. Okay, and who else? Ryan, not so yet because Ryan's still taking the Lianhua today. I hope you are fully recovered already. And Karen, not yet sold anything yet, okay? So, wow. This is not the COVID cough. This is called thirsty. Wow, just now I took my hang on a minute. Every day I got a habit. I will take one teaspoon of really good honey, and I want to share with you. This is what I take. Wow, this is a really, really powerful stuff, and will be the snack for today. All right, have you all taken your snack yet? So let me give a big shout out to this very nice snack called UMF 10 Plus New Zealand Raw Manuka Honey. Manuka honey. All right. So I think there are grades higher than this, but it's already very very pure, right? So and what I like about it, they have oops, is it clear right now? No, not clear. One more time. They have this. Uh, look at that. They have actually a QR code. Can you believe it? They have a QR code to check the product is authentic. Scan here, right? So can you believe it? There's such a product out there that's so good. And what I encourage you to do is very, very simple. All you need to do is take 1 teaspoon of this every day, just raw, just put the spoon inside, scoop one out, lick it dry, and then pour water on the spoon. Make sure every single drop is consumed. You don't waste anything, all right? So that's keeping my voice really strong and healthy. Okay, we thought we done our talking on the snack for the night already, right? So right now we're going to do the trade for today, and today is a nerve-wracking day, Monday, and Wednesday I'm going to meet you guys for the cozy live trading event. So we're going to really get. I want to get really prepared well for Wednesday, and tomorrow is a public holiday. We are celebrating our Independence Day. That's the Singapore's National Day, 1965. And if you were to take out your calculator, 2022 minus 1965, we are celebrating 57 years old as a very, very small country in the space of Southeast Asia. All right, so that's our National Day, but I'll be working on my book tomorrow. Okay, thank you very much for all of you chatting out there. And hey, I didn't share the chat, is it? No, oh, okay. Sorry about it. So right now we're going to go to the next part of our sharing right now. And that is to cover what is happening tonight and a few important things. And then I'll zoom into the important one that is very, very obvious to us. All right. So, by the way, how are you guys? Are you guys enjoying the show so far? And, I want to make sure. And I thought about when I'm in Boston, what's the time I should log in with you guys, right? So let me fire off one more question. Are you guys, girls, having fun? All right. Okay, it's not showing up. One more time. Okay, I posted that already. So can I hear some response from all of you, and I'll update you about my plan. It's a collaborative plan, which I need your support and make sure that you guys are tuning in. All right, are you guys having fun so far? Let me drink some more tea. Wow, this is really gorgeous. Okay, glad you guys are having fun, and that's the big announcement I'm coming up for you, right? Thank you very, very much. Number one is that I'm thinking about at what time in US time I should be doing my live stream, all right? So morning, I think it's going to be too challenging for me. I was thinking about 5 a.m. in the morning. That will be translating to about 5 p.m. Singapore time, but that will really limit my ability to share in a much more comfortable space. All right, because in Harvard the activities start at 6 o'clock, Mondays to Fridays, and I don't think I want to rush because it's not good for you and not good for me and not good for my classmates as well. So I thought about it. I want to do something like probably 11:30 or 11 o'clock at a.m. 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will be translating to no. One more time. Sorry. I'll be doing at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will translate to 11 a.m. Singapore time. Right? So I'll be doing 11 p.m. Maybe I'll start off with 10:30, but it depends on how many case studies I need to catch up on my reading. But I think the comfortable time is 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, and I can push to 12 midnight, or you can push even longer, like 12:30 a.m. Depends on that day, how hot is the trading day, all right? But I'll be doing after the bell closes. So you guys need to know about that. So I'll be trading in a very weird zone where the bell closes and tomorrow the bell opens. Usually I don't comment in that time zone, all right? Because that time zone in Singapore will be something like 12 p.m. Singapore time in the afternoon. It's very, very weird. You want to get near either to the opening bell or get near to the closing bell, right? So this one is like not, it's somewhere in between, kind of weird, but I think that will give me the energy and the motivation to keep doing this every day without fail, Mondays to Sundays, even though I'm in the US. All right. So I really, really need your support. Don't I do the stream that time, no one is tuning in. Then there's no point for me to do this, okay? And but I make sure each time I do it, I'm going to bring you great value. So that's the brief short announcement. Thank you very, very much for sharing your chats and your comments. Okay, here we go. We're going to go right now into the serious business. Today is a Monday, and here we go. First thing, we're going to nail this down. Inflation takes over as the next big focus for markets after July's monster jobs report. That was on last week. Kind of a shock to the market. Holy moly, how the heck they did 528,000 increase in July payrolls? Nobody expected it. So in view of that, the next big number is a CPI number. And I want to show you it is happening exactly when we are going to have our cozy live trading on this Wednesday. So make sure you note down this schedule for the CPI index and the box that we are going after for this month. That'll be 10th of August, this Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is your 8:30 p.m. Singapore time, all right? But at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be attending classes. I'll be trading after the bell, not during the bell, right? So, but depends. If during the lunchtime we don't have to do group activities, I'll quickly go and steal off one or two trades, fire off on my phone, all right? But I think they are very, very strict. They don't kind of allow us to bring our laptop in and open up, and they were afraid that we were checking our emails and whatever not, all right? They really want us to focus on the class. So just and but by the way, this one I'm still not in the US yet. How come I'm talking like gibberish right now? I'm really thinking I'm in the US right now. I'm so conditioned in my mind. All right. Okay, this one I'll be with you on Wednesday for the cozy live trading. I'm talking about the next one. Yeah. So this one I'll be with you, not to worry. And I think that will be the final trade, and I'll go for my sabbatical. Okay, so you take a note now down of that. The next thing I want to show you is the one that is really affecting our thesis for H2 2022, which is what? Banking on the sleeping giant to wake up and kind of this sleeping giant kind of piss everybody off. And one thing I can tell you, there's a major trigger that took place today. Holy moly, I can't believe this guy dared to tweet this out, all right? It's quite insensitive, and is quite dangerous. All right. So I'm going to find this tweet for you, and it's shown exactly right here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Former CEO of Twitter, who is the CEO of Square, otherwise known as Block today, that is Jack Dorsey. This is his Twitter account. As you scroll down, holy moly, he tweeted this message and the CCP. This is damn sensitive, all right? But of course, he's an American. He doesn't care, just like Nancy Pelosi. They don't care. And he's responding to the fact that right now there's further lockdowns in China. And when he's talking about CCP, it's the Central Communist Party, the highest body that runs the politics in China. He's basically telling everyone to vote down Emperor Xi Jinping. This is dangerous. All right. But of course, three things to think about. Number one, the Twitter itself has a China wall in China. They are not allowed to run their business, so they can't like go viral spread this information, because if he's an influencer in China in Weibo, let me tell you, I think he'll be arrested today. All right. So first thing, Twitter doesn't have access to China, so that's good. The second thing is that he's trying to subvert those Chinese that's outside China who are reading this news or this tweet. This is dangerous. All right. And then many analysts, point number three, many analysts came out and comment the fact that, hey, you know what? This zero COVID-19 policy is nonsensical. You guys gotta really end it once and for all. It's just mission impossible, right? But it's for the Chinese to dictate what they want to do. It's not for you to kind of subvert as a third party out there and instigate, and this is what I really don't like to see these few days, because it all got triggered by Nancy Pelosi visits that infuriated the Chinese. That give me the number 7I. I've been talking about the 6I, now I got a 7I called ICBM, Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, which they flew over Taiwan and landed in the sea next to it. But the problem is this. If everybody start to behave like Nancy Pelosi, there's going to be a miscalculation. A serious miscalculation. And it's very serious, all right? So I want you to listen. I hope I can log into my Facebook account. And, I kind of shared a few posts of the China foreign minister. And, I shared his post because of the fact that I remind myself my Chinese must be as good as his. His Chinese is super good, man. The way he used all the really strong Chinese. And let me pull out the one that is he said it the best, all right? Okay, this is the one. Here we go. I don't want to shock you guys, but I think we got to listen to it with an open eyes. Ready? And for those of you who don't understand Chinese, it's time for you to learn Chinese, all right? It's really beautiful language in scolding people, but only this guy can pull it off, right? So, should I play this on? This is 1 minute is enough. But I got so many posts of him in my Facebook because I try to master his Chinese. Here we go.
这是一场彻头彻尾的闹剧。
闹剧。
美方打了所谓民主的幌子，在干着侵犯中国的。台湾的蔡英文之流，抱着美国的粗腿不放，背弃民族大义。
哇！
这些倒行逆施啊，根本改变不了一个中国的国际共识，也根本改变不了台湾必将回归祖国的历史大事。玩火者绝对没有好下场，犯我中华者必将受到惩处。
哇！ I mean, just this 1 minute, let me tell you, the words he used there are so powerful. You got to learn how to use it when you talk to a Chinese, all right? So I've been listening to a few times. It's not because of China, Taiwan, or Taiwan, China, but more the way he put together the Chinese words in a way that is scolding someone, but in a beautiful Chinese language, all right? So I want to share this with you. Okay, I think we deviated already. So let's come back to Jack Dorsey. All right. This tweet triggered me to do a quick search, and I want to know how dangerous right now is the zero COVID-19 policy in China that's impeding our thesis on the Great China Wake Up idea. All right. So if it's impeding that Great China Wake Up idea, then we're gonna have a serious problem right now. All right. So here we go. That's how we're gonna do it. Step one, I went to search for China lockdown, and holy moly, they are locking down right now Sanya, and or Hainan Dao. This is the like the Hawaii in China, right? And it's not going to stop, It's getting worse right now because then the moment I push to Reuters, this is 8th of August, which is dated today. China's Hainan expands COVID lockdowns to quell outbreak. I mean, we are all trying to get out of our country, and they are locking down more and more people, right? It's terrible. So this is really going to slow down our our thesis on the growth of China, opening up of China, and I got to recalculate again how long this is going to take to last, leading to October when the emperor will be crowned. So right now the distance getting closer and closer because we really only got 2 months left: full month of October and full month of September, then full month of August and full month of September. Then finally the month of October, I do not know which is the magical date. Then finally the emperor will be crowned. And from that point onwards, things should really just let it let it go, right? Just let it go. So this one is really, really tricky to me. And I say, okay, I want to give it more thoughts and I want to present to you my findings on this Wednesday at the Cozy Monday Live Trading. Now with that, another date that I need to note down, since we are trading on Tesla, I want to make sure you all note down this date on your calendar. That is October the 17th. That will be the showdown between Tesla and Elon Musk and Twitter. The trial will start on October 17th. All right. So really, in the month of October, there are 3 major events. And I want to encourage you guys to write it down. Number one, obviously, is this showdown between Tesla I should say, showdown between Elon Musk and Twitter, which directly affects the stock price of Tesla. Right? So we are intertwined. We are a fan of Tesla. We are also a fan of Twitter. The best outcome that we wish for is that happily married ever after, and Elon Musk can put his vision to the test to grow 1 billion users using Twitter. All right. This is the first thing in October. Second thing in October is the crowning of the Emperor of China, Emperor Xi Jinping, Xi Dada. And what is the date? No idea. But it will take place in October. So need to do some research. I think there's some dates circulating out there, but no one is able to confirm the final date. The third event is that in the month of October is the final election month for the midterm election showdown, which is slated on 8th of November this year, right? So the final month, October, this is the time the politicians will pull out all their tricks, their rabbits, their pigeons, and whatever, right? And let it go. So we got 2 months to prepare for that. But really the date that we are aiming at is 23rd of September, which is the next FOMC rate hike meeting. And then there's 1 week, end of September, we step into October, and all these things will happen in the month of October, right? So there's really so many mama things going on that I'm also scratching my head. How can I write a book that is timeless and with all this crazy stuff happening nonstop? All right. So I hope you noted that down. And with that, we come to the most important part, which I think we should take a look at today. And here we go. This has repercussion, and I want to take this chance tonight to review this great stock. All right, here we go. As you know, today Nvidia kind of a spike down, but it gives us a very, very good framework. We know for sure semiconductor chips will be in demand, right? Without any doubt. I think if you cannot understand this idea, means you really do not know what's happening in the market so far, right? So I don't have to explain much further on that. But right now, what I'm trying to do is to squeeze that. Squeeze that 2020 until it's like that. Okay. So here we go. Bottom left, we're going to hammer on. Bottom left, we're going to hammer on 2020. Bottom right, we free up some space. And with that, you can see very, very clearly, literally, Nvidia was not affected by the pandemic back then. It, it only probably experienced little skirmishes of it. Look at that, just a hair, poke it through and nothing major, all right? And then if we kind of move this guy along the 200-day simple moving average line, there's another little skirmishes in the March of 2021. So March typically is like the bad month for semiconductor, especially for Nvidia, because if I move to the next March in 2022, again, you see the skirmishes right there, right? And finally, it went down to the floor price of 150. And this floor price is really the floor price, all right? Because I'm going to draw a straight line, and you see how I go about drawing it. I start from here, ding, and I start to draw across, and you touch here as well, ding, and I kind of draw, ding, 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 and draw over here, ding, 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 and continue draw until here. Here's a major ding, 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 and I draw, boom, 150 is a very, very strong support price. And how do you deal with a conundrum that you are looking at a stock price as falling, but at the same time, the demand is rising? How should you balance the both evils? Right? And this is what I hope to do in all of our videos, to bring different views, the train of thoughts or the thesis that I've been analyzing on the different fund managers, how they deploy their capital. Myself, I also looking at the sweet spot opportunity. And we say that, number one, if today this guy got a nice sweet spot price of 150, this is the baseline already. There's a spike down 177, 6% spike down today. At most, from 177, it dropped another $27, touch 150. Everybody start buying up again. Okay, so we know there's a certain bandwidth of safe haven. All right, right there. That's a certain bandwidth, that height there, certain bandwidth. And if we take this idea, we say, okay, if we truly believe Nvidia is a long-term play and everybody needs kind of the GPU, graphic processing units of Nvidia, needs the very, very powerful chips, then we round up using this as the template to look at Micron, to look at AMD, to look at the condemned Intel, whatever, and formulate our thinking behind it. Because every time when they fall, but it didn't break below that very, very strong floor price, that is an opportunity to us. So without changing the time frame, I switch over right now to AMD. Boom. This is your AMD, all right? Attempting to cross above the red line, which is a 200-day simple moving average line. And I go back again to Nvidia, looks almost the same, right? But today you have an arbitrage of the two, because Nvidia has spiked down. This movement up, it broke the momentum. It spiked down. How many percent? 6.87%. If I go back to AMD, boom, this guy didn't break. Right now it's about $100. 10 more dollars to touch the 200-day simple moving average line. And once it crossed through this bridge, every analyst on Wall Street will say, please buy now. You already can anticipate what the analysts will say, because they are super protective of their jobs, I would call it. All right, they don't want to lose their jobs. So they always put out a price target very, very safe. So that's what I'm looking at. We have an arbitrage situation between AMD and Nvidia, and you can use this to test run against any other semiconductor chips. All right, I think this is what I want to show you here. And with that, I'm going to run up for tonight's discussion. Wow, kind of overrun the time already. So here we go. This is to prepare you for the remaining of the week and kind of give you the highlight so that when you come and meet me on Wednesday, Cozy Live Trading, you are really, really prepared. We are ready to fire trades together, right? So on Tuesday, these are the companies announcing earnings. And of course, we have a whole bunch of them here. We have Coinbase, Bitcoin kind of moving up right now to 24,000. So they'll have some pickup from there. But don't have too high hopes because SEC is going after Coinbase, all right? Hyatt Hotels, looks like tourism is picking up. My gangster number 369 is right above 369. And of course, you have a Norwegian cruise line, kind of representative of the travel industry, Hilton, Hyatt. It's the same group, all right? So this day will be the travel day. Then you go down to Wednesday where we're going to trade together. Holy moly, it'll be the streaming day. Fox, Walt Disney, I'll call it the streaming day. Oh, everybody will be betting on are they streaming better, faster, more customers, and all that. All right. Then Thursday, kind of go to the EV day because we have a Rivian right there, and let's really look forward to that. And of course, Friday, kind of a tail end already. All right. So on Thursday, I'll be up in the air. Friday, maybe I landed. I'm not too sure. I'm on the 19 hours flight plus crossover, probably 24 hours flight. Okay, so this is kind of a roundup for today. I hope you enjoyed the session. Really spend some time, look at Nvidia. And if you want to know if I'm firing off on Nvidia or AMD or any of the semiconductor chips, please join us at our Don't Stop Believing Trades, all right? Right over here. Ding. Right now I finally got it right. This one, you can scan on this QR code that's with a green background. This is the one that I'm very, very driven to deliver winning trades day after day after day after day after day. Dong, 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 dong. All right, so this is the one Monday to Sunday. I'm very active and I want to continue that pace when I'm in Boston. So thank you so much for joining me here tonight. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow on Singapore's National Day. Thank you and God bless.